2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Champions Invitational is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be covering this week's featured group. This player, well, she's trying to take down another hero. There's quite the budding rivalry here in this group.
Henny, it looks like this week she's vying to beat Tony Finau. Well, that's a tall order from a very tall man.
It is, and he is one of the most consistent players on the PGA Tour. Not to mention, now he knows how to win. There's no stopping him. He's opened up the floodgates. I mean, is there any hole in Tony Finau's defense? Maybe if you trip him up and twist his ankle, but I don't know about the game.
Yes, you certainly don't need to see Big Tone do any more celebrations of holes in one, but let's hope this player can see a few holes in Tony's game, because from where I'm sitting, I can't see any. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Yeah, she's got a solid 175 here. And she puts some muscle behind that. Wow.
Going with the 8-iron here. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
She needs this to save par. Putting now for a bogey. Currently at +1 for the tournament. And now let's catch up with John McCarthy for an on-course report. What can we expect from Echo Park Golf Club this week, John?
Well, Luke, one thing I can say about this after walking the course this morning, it's a long one. So distance off the tee, especially important here at Echo Park. Course starts off along the big lake. There are a few holes that hug the edge of this lake, not unlike a Bay Hill, but here you get hit with it right off the start. And when you get away from the water, you get hit with the sand on the 6th. There's a thin corridor of fairway that leads to the green that weaves its way through. I think there's 5-6 bunkers leading up to and surrounding the 6th green. And from there on out, the players are going to be on the watch for the sand because it's sneaky and it's hard to avoid in certain situations. It's going to be an exciting time here, I think, this week at Echo Park.
We need this one to bounce right. Oh, this one will be a bonus. Putt from around 19 feet.
Now this is important. This for par.
Oh, what a great stroke. Well, that'll help you move up the leaderboard. Currently at +1 for the day. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Oh, that's a lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the third. And now over to Tony Finau.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Yes, they've made it. And that's bouncing her back to even with the card.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Here we are at Echo Park Golf Club, the fourth hole, and it's a big brute of a par four.
Off the tee, your eyes look down the left-hand side and see two massive bunkers and obviously the water. So anything right of that is just fine. If you find the fairway, second shot is downhill just a little bit to a long, narrow green that has got bunkers on the right-hand side. Distance control with that second shot is absolutely imperative if they want to have a good look at birdie.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Nah, this is so good. The bunker isn't even a trap.
Well, if she can make that long-range putt, it'll certainly make that bunker shot look better. Lining up the birdie putt here. Yeah, nicely holed. That's a good fight back.
In the bunker with their tee shot. Nice save indeed.
Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole. We have a par 3 on this one. Going with the 7.
Looks like this one might be in the bunker.
This would be a great up and down. On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
This is on a great line.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. we've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
That's not what she wanted. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's 2 strokes ahead in this group rivalry today.
And back to the play, shall we? Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough. Setting up here with a very long putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Oh, that's too bad.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Already with a couple of wins under their belt. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 3 behind our leader. And she's safely out of the sand and onto the green. Good opportunity coming up to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just a short putt remaining here. And now over to Tony Finau.
He's currently in 4th place.
Sitting at -3, currently in 4th position. And after that effort, that's how it looks. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes.
Not too sure that was, but that didn't even come close to resembling a golf swing.
Here's a chance to get up and down from the greenside bunker. That's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole. This is a good chance. Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt. Currently 1 under for the event. Teeing off now on the 9th hole. Great shot. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. Setting up miles from the hole. It's fair to say that putt got away from them, didn't it? Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And from the greenside rough here. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? 5 feet coming up to the cup. That's tracking. Unfortunately, a bogey goes on the scorecard there. Here we go, Rich. The back nine on Sunday. What are your thoughts so far?
Well, Luke, this rivalry we have been watching has been fun. This player's behind their rival as we make the turn, and it'll be fun to see how this matchup shakes out.
A chance to go under par here if he can just keep the bogeys off the card. Nicely done. Second shot here at the 10th. Oh my. Will she be able to get out of here?
She'll probably be better off if she just throws this out. I mean, this is really just not nice at all.
Chance to get one under the card with this putt. Shame it didn't drop. And currently leading this tournament is Tony Finau. Lovely play. The 11th at Echo Park is a par 4 stretching at 430 from the back tees.
Just a slight bit uphill off the tee shot. Find a spot at that far bunker, Luke, that you want to aim at and go ahead and turn it loose. From there, second shot goes over a nice little meandering stream that wanders throughout the golf course to a green, clover-like in appearance, but I gotta say, this is really one of the coolest holes on the golf course. I love it.
Playing from 110 yards out. 5 shots off the pace. Needs this one to kick right. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance.
Outside chance for birdie here, Luke.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Oh, you know you want to.
A chance to make a birdie just slides by. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's currently in first place, looking to hold that lead here.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Let's take a look at the current standings. Now teeing off on the 12th hole. Well, a little off the target with that one. And this shot from the bunker.
Tell you what, from the fairway bunker, this is one you got to keep your eyes on.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. And she'll stay right there at even par. Well, the 13th hole here at Echo Park Golf Club is not as kind. A big hole at 504 from the tips.
Well, thankfully, it's slightly downhill off the tee, but yes, avoid those bunkers down the right-hand side, and of course, that meandering brook that is a feature of this golf course. Big hitters can actually take it over everything down that right-hand side, but that's for the brave few. Second shot, downhill slightly to a massive green. Just some big bunkers on the left-hand side, but plenty of bailout room over to the right.
And he's down there.
Yeah, she's got a solid 175 here.
And choosing the 8-iron here. That doesn't look good, Rich. Bit too far right for my liking. Getting ready to play their third. Didn't that look good for a long time? This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Ooh, nice line. That's well holed. Tony Finau is currently enjoying first place in this one. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here.
A nice little draw. Nothing sweeter.
Just off the fairway in the first cut.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
That's some good golf right there. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Looking really good, this one. Well, that's a standing O moment. A big-time play just in the nick of time as this rivalry heats up. Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
And now over to Tony Finau.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole. It's tracking.
Oh, what a shame it didn't drop, but that looked good the whole way. Setting up now on a par 4. Quality shot, that one. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Well, he's in the spot he feels most comfortable. That's first place. I don't think he's going to want to let that go.
And this shot from about 150 yards out. 5 shots off the lead. Going with the pitching wedge here. Playing within their comfort zone there.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
And a chance for a spot in the top 20 on the leaderboard. Oh, just missed. Putting for a par here. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Teeing off here on the 16th hole. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
And if they didn't have their rival Tony Finau's attention before, they certainly do now. What an approach shot.
This one's looking good. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take her to 2 under. She's currently tied for 13th. Here we are at the 17th tee. Found the sand just off the fairway here. Let's see what they can do. Well, the putter's going to be coming out of the bag, but it's still going to be a long way from the hole. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Opting for the 6-iron. And back to the course with the live action. Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Oh, so close. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
She's been reading it intensely. She's got 16 feet now. This is what they have left for par.
I like that kind of fight. That shows resilience.
Nicely done. Well fought hole right there. Bunkered off the tee, but makes that nice par save.
She's currently in a share of 13th position. It's time to tee off on the 18th hole. Nicely done. Playing from around 230 yards. 5 strokes behind our leader. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Well, let's hope this one draws a good lie, because it's not going to be on the fairway. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 5 shots off the pace. And here we are with their 4th. 5 shots off the lead. I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
So, after the opening round, and a pretty solid one at that, this player still finds himself a fair way off the pace.
They are definitely a fair way off pace, but listen, you can't go out there and play like they did today against this world-class field and expect to finish anything where they did. I mean, it's just an okay.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Champions Invitational. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this final round action.
Hello, Luke Elvey here with Rich Beam. And Rich, as this round begins, what are your thoughts on this particular player?
Look, this player starts off the final round a couple behind the lead. And let's face it, they need to have some inspiring golf out there today. They need to make birdies early and often if they want to chase down that leader. It sets up for a very exciting final round.
Oh, I've got those special chills up the spine. I know today's going to be a beauty. Let's get into it.
Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
Second shot here on the first. This would be a great up and down from this spot. That's a lovely speed on that putt. So close to the hole. Currently a couple under for the event. Oh, exciting times on the tee of a par 5. That impressed me and her. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Well, that's a handy shot. Let's take a look at this from just a couple of moments ago. Here's our leader giving us another reason why they're on top.
Look at the shot that this player possesses. Pretty straightforward shot, about what you'd expect to see from this player.
Let's return to live play now. Getting ready to play their third. That's inside the house of opportunity. Well, this will be a big birdie here. Good putt to make.
Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
That one had eyes for it the whole way.
Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Here we are at the third. Second shot here on the third.
That dog will hunt.
6 feet remaining to the cup.
Looking for another birdie here. This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
She shares 7th place.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. There's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Off the tee, your eyes look down the left-hand side and see two massive bunkers and obviously the water. So anything right of that is just fine. If you find the fairway, second shot is downhill just a little bit to a long, narrow green that has got bunkers down the right-hand side. Distance control with that second shot is absolutely imperative if they want to have a good look at birdie.
That tee shot looks pretty good.
Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Yeah, she's got roughly 115, I'd say. Launched that one into space. Wow.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. That one just slides by. That was special. What an opportunity to make a birdie.
She needs this putt to tie with Tony Finau.
That's pretty tidy. Oh, nice putt to make for a birdie.
Got to say, Putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
And this is an extremely long putt. He might even have to hinge on this one.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. On the tee of a par 3.
Look, this player coming off a birdie on the last hole, getting some momentum going their direction.
Going with the 8-iron here.
Oh, she's going rogue. Bit of extra club, gone against the caddy's advice. Let's see.
And this putt to move into a tie for 4th place.
Go to your home ball. Go to your home. How good was that? From downtown and gets it to drop.
And that moves her into the top 5 for the tournament too. And it's worth taking another look at that one.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
Just 2 shots back after that hole. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively. The excitement, it's starting, you can hear it.
There's been some great action out on the course. Let's take a look at this highlight from another person's play. Our current leader is showing us why they're on top.
That's too bad. Put a great effort on that stroke.
Second shot here on the 6th. And down she goes. And that'll certainly help her chances here.
Moments like that deserve another look.
Great feel, great judge, great speed. Yeah, I like this.
Looking ahead, this player is currently tied for first in the field, alongside Xander Schauffele.
Here we have it, trying to feed off the eagle and build on that momentum here. Sitting at 8 under. Currently tied for top spot. And here we are with the third shot.
Currently tied for the lead.
This putt is about 8 feet.
Yep, tracking well.
Just need to pull the putter back a little bit further, I think.
Wow, shocking to say the least. How do you miss that?
Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Going with the hybrid.
Yeah, this one just swerving the green to the right-hand side.
No green in reg, but a chance to save their par. Ooh, that almost went down.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Yeah, she's looking at about 24 foot, I'd say. This has a real chance.
And this next putt, it's for bogey.
Yeah, you'll take that. The leaderboard has them sitting in second, one spot back of Xander Schauffele.
Now on the tee of a long par 4. She played that nicely. Sitting at 7 under in a share of second spot. This one looks to be a tad wayward. Not bad. Ooh, right on 20 feet. This is a great momentum putt.
If this goes in, she'll go ahead of Tony Finau. Don't let him charm you. Keep applying that pressure.
Top effort, that. Par putt coming up here.
John, what's going on out there?
I'm on the third hole now. Tony Finau's just getting ready for his next shot.
Oh, this looks pure. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Love the long holes. Welcome to the par 5. That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. Time for the second shot at the 10th. I know, Rich, that is a player after your heart.
That was very aggressive and very impressive. I got to say, looking to make the 2 and tie the lead.
Oh, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle. Oh, how good was that? Almost an eagle. Nice birdie, well played. And with that, she'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
Just a slight bit uphill off the tee shot. Find a spot at that far bunker, Luke, that you want to aim at and go ahead and turn it loose. From there, second shot goes over a nice little meandering stream that wanders throughout the golf course to a green. Clover-like in appearance, but I gotta say, this is really one of the coolest holes on the golf course. I love it.
I'm pretty sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
And she needs this to save par.
It's on a good line.
And there it is.
And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
I'm over here following Tony Finau. We're on the 5th.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, terrific. What an effort.
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard.
And a sight we're used to seeing a lot, Xander Schauffele in top spot.
This one's a par 3. Choosing the 9-iron here. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
And coming up well short.
A lot on the line here. This putt for a share of top spot. Tracking.
Nice little putt to hole, that one.
Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Well, thankfully, it's slightly downhill off the tee, but yes, avoid those bunkers down the right-hand side, and of course, that meandering brook that is a feature of this golf course. Big hitters can actually take it over everything down the right-hand side, but that's for the brave few. Second shot downhill slightly to a massive green. Just some big bunkers on the left-hand side, but plenty of bailout room over to the right.
Looks looks to be going with the 5-iron. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Has to putt this one downhill.
Okay, steady now. 14 feet to the cup.
This for par.
Oh, so close.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Well, you're just in time for Tony Finau's next shot here on the 5th.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. Let's see what happens here at the 14th.
Looking to move up the leaderboard on this interesting hole.
Nothing sweeter than a draw like that. That's nicely done. Johnny Mack, what's the news?
Well, I'm on the 8th hole now. This is Tony Finau's next shot.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
Pretty good shot there.
From around 140 yards here. Currently a shot off the lead. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
How close was that to going down? A par putt awaits her.
Oh, that was such a good stroke.
And the putt drops now at 8 under, heading down the stretch.
And some kind of fast finish required if they want to win this thing.
Just one off the lead after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 16th. Come on, that finish line's in sight. Let's power towards it. They need to get up and down from here. Just one stroke off the lead.
A little excitement going on right now.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Getting ready to play their third. Just one stroke back and right in it. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot. Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Well, I'm down here on the 10th hole. Tony Finau's just getting ready to hit.
Big time play, that one, at the right time too.
Out of the rough, into the hole. Thank you very much.
Well, here we go, Rich. We're at the penultimate hole, the 17th. That's not a best. Sitting at 8 under. Currently tied for 4th place. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
4 left.
This is an important up and down here, Rich. Just a shot back.
They're having a bit of pressure out there. Let's see how they handle it.
Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt.
Trying to save par here.
That's frustrating. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. She's currently tied for 6th.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
And as this player begins their final hole, they're 2 shots off the lead. She's better than that. That'll be disappointing. Second shot here on the 18th hole. Well, you're going to need to think of your second shot already because that one's beached.
Huge chip here. This would force a playoff.
Now, it's been some sharp shooting. This putt's for a final score of 66. Ooh, right by the hole. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
On a nice lob.
That was an impressive round. The player got themselves into a position of tied for first, but now they've got that nervous weight in the clubhouse, Rich.
There's nothing worse as well. They've done what they can today. We'll have to wait and see how this all shakes out.
Well, we saw the good, bad, and sometimes the ugly, didn't we? But it was certainly beautiful from the words that came out of Henny Koyak's mouth. Thank you, Henny, for your action today.
Luke, if the golf wasn't good, the weather was great. It was absolutely a pleasure to be able to join yourself and Rich and be out here on the golf course watching all the action and all these incredible rivalries.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.